following is an exclusive presentation of Ravens Productions.
Coming up on this week's edition of Ravens Report, the Ravens are 5-2 heading into the bye week. We travel back to the Pacific Northwest and go all access to the Ravens' huge win in Seattle. We sit down with Mark Andrews, Nick Boyle, and Hayden Hurst. Plus, we look back at all of the best moments from the first half of the season. All of that and more on this week's Ravens Report.
15-10-5, touchdown Ravens. They are dancing in the aisles. Oh, what a scene we have at M&T.
Ravens on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to this week's edition of Ravens Report. From the Under Armour Performance Center, I'm Erin Hawksworth. What a win heading into the bye week. The Ravens are now 5-2 and firmly in first place in the AFC North. Lamar Jackson has always been about winning. Since last November, Lamar is tied for the NFL lead in wins, ironically with the quarterback he faces next week, Tom Brady. But let's enjoy last week's victory and travel back across the country. We go all access as the Ravens got a huge win against MVP candidate Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Settle in because it is a classic day in Seattle. Gray, rainy, a little bit chilly. A perfect day for football in the great Northwest between the Ravens and the Seahawks.
Don't get it twisted. There's more out there, boys.
Earl Thomas returning here to CenturyLink Field in a Ravens uniform.
SOS! Only thing we can do is
Taken
to show
down
up.
by LJ.
Let's show up and show out. It's that simple, baby.
Will take the ball game. Chance for the Ravens to find out who they really are. Touchdown Ravens, and welcome to the Ravens secondary, Marcus Peters.
Yeah! Y'all know him as Marcus, we know him as Juice Man.
Boykin reaches up and makes the catch. Lamar Jackson has done it again. And you get the feeling there are still some big plays to be made in this game.
Coaches, go for it. Go for it. Let's go.
5, he's in, touchdown, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson does it again. Here in Seattle, it is a thick, overcast, gray day. The rain has been coming down hard, and the noise has started to build at CenturyLink Field as they line up for the opening kickoff. And we are underway in Seattle. So Lamar Jackson and the offense come out of the field. Jackson in the pistol formation, Ingram behind him. Fakes it to Ingram, rolls to the right, looking to the right, going deep. He wants Miles Boykin, 20-yard line. Boykin reaches up and makes the catch at the 14-yard line. Tremendous poise by the rookie as he got behind the coverage of Tedrick Thompson and makes a 50-yard gain on the reception. With a feeling of frustration after what was a great opening drive, but it stalls in the red zone. 25-yard attempt by Justin Tucker is up, and it is good.
That's a good job.
We got to punch that in, bro.
Oh, we do. That's right. We got to have 7. That's right. It's exactly right.
Both teams very much aware of the significance of this game as well as the benchmark of this game. Caught for a touchdown. Tyler Lockett with an unbelievable adjustment on the ball. The key is don't play from behind on the road here in Seattle because the crowd will suffocate. So the Ravens need to close this margin and not allow it to expand because the Seahawks are just unbeatable with the lead. Empty backfield on 3rd down and 6. Russell Wilson in the shotgun. The Ravens bunch 7 along the line. They'll rush 5. Wilson steps up, pumps once, throws along the near sideline. Intercepted, picked off, and going to the house. It's Marcus Peters, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Ravens. And welcome to the Ravens secondary, Marcus Peters. He arrives at the Castle on Thursday. He is in the end zone on Sunday. The first interception this year by Russell Wilson.
Go ahead, relax. Yup. Go ahead. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's get that action.
Hey, you say you gonna be MP 24/7, right?
MP Juice Man. MP Juice Man. Hey, he brought that JU Ice with him. He brought that JU Ice with him.
And the Ravens don't just flip the field, they flip the scoreboard as well as they regain the lead.
Only up from here. Only up from here.
And you just get the sense that this game is going to come down to either Lamar Jackson making the play or Russell Wilson making the play. Ravens have struggled on third down today, 2 of 7. Jackson with an empty backfield from the shotgun. Looking over the middle, has time, steps up, running to his right now, extending the play, slings it along the sideline. Caught. What a play by Lamar Jackson and Hayden Hurst. Gives to Gus Edwards, big hole up the middle, 35, 30, still on his feet, grinds his way down to the 32-yard line. And now the Ravens are looking at a 3rd and 15. Lamar Jackson out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff. Jackson weaves to the 15, still has the ball, spins at the 10, lunges forward to the 8-yard line. He'll be just shy of the first down. And the question now, whether they want to kick it or go for it on 4th and a short 2.
Go for it.
It appears they're going to go for it because the offense is coming back on the field. High drama in Seattle. The 11th play of the drive coming up. It's 4th and a short 2. Jackson with Hurst in the backfield. Jackson takes a snap, runs to the right. He's got a seam. He's to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have taken the lead again. Great timeout, great decision, great execution, and the Ravens are back in front.
That's clutch. That's big boy. No little boy. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
Hey! Nice, great job. We got you.
Thanks for letting me know. You need that, Coach.
Ravens are going to come out of this game knowing exactly where they stand, and if they can finish strong here in the 4th quarter, they stand among the really good teams in the NFL. A 30-yard run that gets the Ravens out of the bind and puts the stopgap on the crowd noise. Lamar Jackson does it again. First down, Ravens. And with 3:47 left to play, the Ravens make it a 2-score game. This is one of those pivotal plays. The crowd senses it, so do the players. Quick toss to Metcalf, who drops the ball, loose ball. It trickles along the sideline, recovered. Marlon Humphrey scoops it up and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Hayes in the barn.
Yeah! Hey, 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 oh, oh, hey, 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 hey.
Ravens win it and improve to 5-2. They beat the Seahawks 30-16.
Last week against the Seahawks, Lamar Jackson became the first quarterback to have 100-plus rushing yards and a rushing touchdown in consecutive games in NFL history. Still to come on Ravens Report, thanks to the persistence of 49ers tight end George Kittle, the 4th Sunday in October has been recognized across the league as National Tight Ends Day. We sit down with Nick Boyle, Mark Andrews, and Hayden Hurst to celebrate their inaugural holiday right after the break. Welcome back to Ravens Report, presented by MedStar Health. I'm Erin Hawksworth. At the dawn of the NFL, the game was simple. Run left, run right, run up the middle. But over the years, the game has evolved, and right in the middle of the evolution are running backs, receivers, and tight ends. Tight ends, they have to do it all. They have to block like an offensive lineman and catch passes like a receiver. Through the persistence of 49ers tight end George Kittle, the NFL now officially recognizes the 4th Sunday Sunday of every October as National Tight Ends Day. Luckily for Baltimore, the Ravens have one of the strongest position groups in the league. Evan Washburn sits down with the Ravens' talented tight end group.
Well, let me be the first to say, happy National Tight End Day. I don't know about you guys, but I've been waiting a long time for this holiday, and I think it's about time that you guys get some credit. I'll start with you, Mark. How do you feel about the opportunity as a professional athlete to say I have a national holiday around my position?
It's great. I think finally get some respect for the tight ends. I think it's long overdue and well-deserved.
So,
I'm all for it.
I know you guys have a bye, which is nice. So an opportunity, Hayden, to do what with a holiday and some time to rest?
A lot more bonding time with these guys. I think we got some stuff kind of planned, but the rest will be nice, but the recognition will also be nice on Sunday.
All right, so are you guys going to actually hang out together during the bye? You don't spend enough time together throughout the season, Mark?
Well, we're actually hanging out today, and then we're all taking our buys and going different places. So we'll be hanging out tonight and celebrating our own way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, will you miss these guys over the course of 6 days?
For sure. I'm with these guys every day, so it's part of my lifestyle right now. So when they're not here and I'm not here in the facility and we're not around each other, it definitely feel different.
I can understand that. We know that the specialist group here in Baltimore has the Wolfpack, the name. And look, they deserve all the attention they get. But there's something building with this room, whether it be production on the field or personality when you decide to show it. So do we need a nickname? Or do we have one that we just don't know?
Three-headed monsters.
Yeah.
People will try to pin the beanbag boys, but
Ooh, yeah, don't do that.
I think down to the core is the three-headed monster, man. All three of us, putting in work and doing our thing on the field.
The description of this group, in all seriousness, heading into the year was, this is one of the most talented, deepest tight end groups. Loaded was a word that was used. Second half of the season, where do you guys feel like you need to improve even more?
I think right now it's just little detail things. With the talent that we have in our room, I think it's really special. It's a special group from what Mark does, what I do, and then what Nick's able to do. I think we complement each other really well, and I really think that we're only kind of scratching the surface of what we're going to do in the second half of the year.
I think our offense is extremely dangerous. I think we have an awesome room to just, specifically tight ends. You got to keep getting better and, fix, like Hayden said, fixing on the little details here and there that may spring, this play or that play. Instead of having, 6-yard gain, it'll turn into a touchdown. The
personalities, the bond you have in your room is close. Would you allow another player like Lamar maybe, who seems to have a pretty good way about him, to be part of the three-headed monster in some form or fashion, or is this strictly tight ends? Because I want to ask you about Lamar in a way that you haven't already been asked, because everybody wants to know about Lamar.
I think he feeds the three-headed monster.
Ooh.
He's a part of that, but he's not a part of the three-headed monster. So he feeds us, but he's not.
Time for some trivia. This is Ravens specific, so you're each going to get an answer here. First up, which Raven tight end scored a touchdown in the AFC Championship game against the Patriots? Nick, I'll start with you.
Let's say Dennis.
So you're going Dennis.
I would say Dennis.
All right, ding, ding, ding across the board. Dennis Pitta
Gotta love it.
with the win there. All right, so I guess you all have 1 point. Competitors.
Easy.
on board.
Slight work.
Which Ravens tight end has the most touchdown receptions in Ravens history? So tight end with the most TDs in Ravens history.
It's
Mark.
either Todd Heap or Shannon Sharp, and I'm going Todd Heap.
Yeah, go with Todd Heap.
I'll say Todd.
Do you guys have a number?
Total
This is for
career?
I
extra.
don't. I have no idea.
27.
All right, we all got it right. It's Todd Heap, and it's 41.
Ooh.
My dude caught some
Said
touchdown passes.
27.
Sorry, Todd.
All right, who has the longest touchdown reception in postseason history for a tight end?
Shannon Sharp.
I'll go with that too because I have no idea.
I'll say Todd.
Do you know when it was?
No, I heard this stat before, but I'm almost positive it was Shannon Sharp. It's like 80-something yards or something.
Yeah, it was against the Raiders.
Yeah.
That year they won it the first time. So you guys would have been.
This guy get briefed before we came in here?
Maybe he's preparing.
I know
Come
my
on.
history. I know my history.
Yeah, it all comes around. All right, last bonus question. Shannon Sharp broke which tight end's record for career receptions by a tight end?
I don't have any ideas here. I don't know.
Can we phone a friend on that one?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, phone a friend. So your friend would be somebody who is pretty integral in all of you being in this building.
Oh, Ozzie Newsome. Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
I mean, when in doubt, just go.
Stupid.
Sorry, Ozzy. Don't take this out of their paycheck. Fellas, this is fun. I appreciate it. Enjoy National Tight End Day. Enjoy the bye week, and we'll see you back here for the Patriots game.
Thanks for having us.
Mark Andrews, Hayden Hurst, and Nick Boyle will continue to play a large part in a Ravens offense that ranks number 2 in the NFL. Coming up next on Ravens Report, the offense started on fire in Miami and the defense scored 2 clutch touchdowns against the Seahawks. We look back at every touchdown this season next. Hey everyone, welcome back to Ravens Report. I'm Erin Hawksworth. The Ravens are 9-0 when Lamar Jackson runs for at least 70 yards in a game. His touchdown run against Seattle was huge as it set the tone for a dominant performance in the fourth quarter. But it hasn't just been Lamar and the offense scoring touchdowns lately. The defense scored 2 TDs against Seattle, including a pick-6 by new Raven Marcus Peters. Sit back and relax as we look at all 24 touchdowns so far this season.
Give it to Ingram, right side, big hole, touchdown Ravens! Mark Ingram caps the opening drive of 2019 with a touchdown. Jackson, play action, throws complete. Hollywood Brown has it at the 30, leg right to the end zone, they won't catch him, touchdown Ravens! Jackson wants to throw, has all day, going deep, down the middle of the field, looking for Hollywood Brown, he's got him! Dolphins 30, leg race 20, and he's gonna score! Hollywood Brown! Lamar Jackson, empty backfield in the shotgun, looking to throw, has time, going deep down the middle, he's got Snead in the end zone, touchdown! Willie Snead on the receiving end. Looks pressure coming, Jackson backs up, slings it to the back of the end zone, he's got Miles Boykin, touchdown Ravens! Give us to Ingram, left side, big hole, touchdown, Mark Ingram! Jackson on the play fake, throws to Ricard to the goal line, and the fullback is in for the touchdown. RG3 lobs to the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Mark Andrews. Looking for the end zone. Fires down the sideline. He's got Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson play fake. Rolls to the right. Throws. Touchdown, Hayden Hurst. Give it to Ingram. Straight up. Big hole. Touchdown, Ravens. Comes in motion to the left, give us to Ingram, sweeping to the right, nice hole, 15, 10, 5, Mark Ingram, stiff arms a man, in for the touchdown! Give us to Ingram, running behind Ricard, second effort, Ingram stretches forward, touchdown Ravens! Lamar Jackson chased from the pocket, running to his right, he'll tuck at the 10, he's at the 5, sidesteps a man at the 3, spins in, touchdown Lamar Jackson! An unbelievable athletic display. Lamar Jackson wants to throw. Steps up, slings it, end zone, caught, touchdown Ravens. It's Miles Boykin. Empty backfield, Jackson wants to throw, lob to the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews has it, touchdown Ravens. Lamar Jackson throws quickly, complete to Willie Snead at the 40, steps out of one tackle, comes along the near sideline 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Willie Snead. Jackson hands it to Ingram, straight ahead, pushes the pile, touchdown Ravens! Jackson out of the empty backfield, pulls down the snap, looking to the end zone, fires, caught for a touchdown, Hollywood Brown! Jackson will keep it off the fake, left side, 15, 10, 5, they signal touchdown! He got in, hitting the pylon! Give it to Ingram, off right tackle, Ingram stretching forward, touchdown Mark Ingram! Wilson steps up, pumps once, throws along the near sideline, intercepted, picked off, and going to the house. It's Marcus Peters, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Ravens. It's fourth and a short 2. Jackson takes the snap, runs to the right, he's got a seam, he's to the 5, he's in, touchdown, Lamar Jackson. Quick toss to Metcalf, he drops the ball, loose ball. It trickles along the sideline, recovered. Marlon Humphrey scoops it up and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The Ravens' offense is a nightmare for opposing teams, but if the defense can continue to come up with big plays and takeaways, the Ravens will be a very tough team to beat down the stretch. Coming up next on Ravens Report, quarterback Lamar Jackson continues to rewrite the record books for dual threat quarterbacks. Along the way, he's made defenders look foolish. We run back the tape and watch the best of Lamar next.
Jackson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking over the middle. Now he drifts to his right, stiff arms a man at the 15. Running to his right, he'll tuck at the 10. He's at the 5, sidesteps a man at the 3, spins in, touchdown, Lamar Jackson. An unbelievable athletic display.
When the going get hard, I'ma choose that. Never ran from the pain, I'ma use that. I'ma move that crowd like a rock star. Headed to the end zone, no 4 stars. And it's always 10 toes, no half hard. I'ma hit you with a move that you can't guard.
Sidesteps a man along the sideline. He put a deke on Derek Noddy. Sidesteps a tackle, 45, midfield, 45 of the Browns, and steps out of bounds at the Cleveland 43-yard line. If he were immortal, he would have lost about 8 yards on the sack. He's not mortal. He's Lamar Jackson. He gained 17.
Welcome back to Ravens Report from the Under Armour Performance Center. I'm Erin Hawksworth. The Ravens are 5-2 and have a 2.5-game lead in the AFC North. When you look around the division, it's easy to get excited about the prospect of winning a second straight AFC North title. You see, the Bengals are winless. The Steelers, they're without Ben Roethlisberger for the rest of the year. And the Browns have struggled to live up to those really big expectations. The Ravens are in the driver's seat right now, and they might once again be able to host another playoff game at M&T Bank Stadium in January. Sunday's victory over Seattle was the best win of the season. And now the Ravens are going to be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy the games this weekend. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week on Ravens Report.